What's going on, fuckers? It's JD Temple here. This is a special edition from the Light of the Darkness for performance of the Rite of Deification that was the creation of J.S. Garrett. We've talked about it in the last two podcasts, and I've really been just excited as hell to perform this rite, and I'm going to be doing it quite a few times tonight. So I already have everything pretty much prepared. At least I have it down in the area where I'm going to perform it, actually right in front of a creek. So we're going to have that powerful element of water there too. So after this podcast, I'm going to go ahead and get the fire going and outline the circle and triangle and everything like I need to. One thing that I did, since I'm going to be, this is going to kind of be my first sacrifice, so to speak, is I went ahead and consecrated this as kind of like my sword that I would use, my magical sword. This is going to be kind of like ritual axe, so to speak. I've had it for a while, a hatchet, if you will. So that's what I'm going to be using. It's freaking beautiful. It's from somewhere over in the Middle East or something. I got it a while back, but it's really beautiful. It's nice and sharp, so it should work very well. I'm going to see if anybody is joining us yet. I'm not sure if they are or not. Mystic Mama and Royce, what's up, man? I'm doing it tonight. As soon as this is over. And I haven't forgot about you, Royce. I'm going to get that over to you, man. It's just been busy. Last night was crazy for me. So I apologize for that. But yeah, I'm going to be doing it tonight. Oh, awesome. For the 27th. Awesome. Hell yeah. My first time performing it. So, you know, I'm really hoping that I'll be, well, I know that I'm going to be successful. I have to look at it like that, right? So, you know, with that being said, I know it's going to be a success. I just hope it's going to be to the degree of potency that I anticipate it will be. So, the folks that I'm doing it for, I am really excited about the change that we're going to see in them. And I think I'm actually going to attempt to do it for myself too, which I don't know if JS has attempted that yet, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. So of course I'll do mine last. I've got 8 of them to do. So after tonight, I would definitely be a seasoned veteran in blood sacrifice. So, but you know, if anybody wants to have this rite done for them, you know, JS is definitely the one to go to on that. And he'll be happy to help you. You know, he and I will be working together, and this is his ritual, and I'm, you know, I'm not going to infringe on his sovereignty there. You know, that's not how I roll. So, you know, if anybody wants to have it done, you know, please consult with him. He'll have a website out soon, but you can find him. I think he lists his email address. I have it too. I'll try to post it up on the description of this podcast as well. So, you know, yeah, I'm really excited about it. I've already got some torches down there going by the creek, so I'll be able to see what I'm doing. I still have to jot a few things down in my notebook before I go out there and get that going. But I'm really psyched though. I'm really psyched. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing, man? Good to see you too. Does any of you have any thing that you wanted to talk about tonight prior to this? Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be in reference to this rite by any means. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and say hi to everyone and let you know what I was up to and that kind of thing, and see if there was anything on any of your minds that you wanted to discuss or that you wanted to go over, because I'd be glad to do that. It's 8:30 p.m. here, and I wasn't really deciding to get started until somewhere around 9:30 or something of that nature. So I have a little bit of time to kill. I still have some other preparation to do, but for the most part, that's already knocked out. I hope that that you felt something from your healing session, Nina. I hope that it maybe you're noticing some kind of difference or some kind of change. If not, I'm sure that it could be coming. Sometimes it takes like 3 days before you really notice the effects, but sometimes it is instantaneous too. It just depends on the person. But the reading that I got from you, though, that was spot on. And I've definitely shared that on Facebook. And you were definitely very, very right. And I actually talked to her last night about a lot of that stuff, and realized that a lot of it was with me. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to spend about 30 minutes doing that. I've already spent a little bit of time with them when I got them earlier today. So I'm definitely going to do that too prior. But, for me, just my compassion for everything, especially anything that's living, runs so deeply that, this is not going to be an easy thing for me, even if I hadn't ever even officially bonded with it. I'm already kind of bonded with it in a sense, because it's going to be hard for me to do this. Like, it is. I know it is. It's not going to be very easy for me to do it all. I mean, the only thing that I really kill in this world are mosquitoes and flies. I don't kill spiders and shit like that, unless I have to. So to actually, kill something of this nature is going to be very hard. But I think in that ritual setting, it's not going to be too bad. It's actually, it's for the greater good of all of these people, and for myself. It's just not going to be too difficult as it would have been outside of that. I mean, if it was just going to be something that I was killing for the hell of it, I wouldn't do that anyway. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be very empowering. I'm actually going to do one for a few of the spirits that I work with too. So it's not really going to be just evoking people. It's going to be sacrifice to certain spirits as well. So I think I'm going to do theirs first, and then that way I kind of feel like maybe I'll have their assistance and their empowerment in performing the ones for the people that I'm going to perform it for. I'm excited to do that, to give them a sacrifice of that nature, something that is really offering them a lot of life force energy, that they're really going to like that. And that's really going to help to solidify the bond that I have between those particular spirits too. So that would be something that I'd recommend you guys do. I mean, it just makes sense to me. With the whole mechanics of it, that they would really get a lot out of that. And then that would really just help to strengthen their presence in my life, in my daily life, So Nina's going to do it on the 27th, huh? So that's, I don't know what, 9 days away or 8 days away or something like that. Was it next weekend, maybe? That's awesome. I know it's going to go good. I know you're going to love it. I know he's going to do it for me as well here soon. But, I'm still going to try to do it for myself tonight too. I'm going to go last. So that way, if I pass out on the ground for a while, I won't have any more of them to do. So hopefully I'll be able to make it up the hill and back to the house okay after I do that. But, if that doesn't happen, I'll be safe. I don't think there'll be anything down there that'll get me. Maybe a snake or something. But actually, speaking of snakes, I prepared a special incense that I'm going to use for this tonight. that I made myself, and it's got a ton of ingredients in it. I kind of ground it all up. It's got copal in it. It's got red sandalwood. It's got some mugwort, some grains of paradise, fruit. It's got some of my snake's shedded skin. What else does it have? Patchouli leaves. Some dragon's blood resin. What else? I think that's about it. It's like 6 or 7 different things. And I think that it really smells really amazing. And I actually used that incense just a few minutes ago when I consecrated my hatchet after I had cleansed it with some sea salt and water, running water. I should have done it down by the creek, really, but I really didn't feel like going up and down that hill again because I've already done it like 5 times. Yeah, I know. I need a buddy system. You're right. You're right. The dragon's blood resin, it just comes, there's an apothecary that is near me. I'm very fortunate to have one in Richmond. It's called the Aquarian. And they have everything like that you can get. They have copal resin in big chunks, which is what I use tonight in that too. They have dragon's blood resin in big chunks. And they have all the dried herbs and everything else so that you can kind of make your own incense and make your own potions and whatever else you'd want to do. I also added dried rose petals to it as well. So it's got a lot of things that are, important to me in it. I think I'm going to use some of my own blood in the incense as well, and kind of drip that into it when I actually get it going in the censer. And then for when I do it for one particular person, I think I'm going to add some of my own blood there too. It's not going to be a lot. Yeah, I don't know if it's from a tree or whatever it's from. It's they were big red chunks, like hard chunks of it. So I guess if it was like a solidified sap or something, I don't know. But if that's what it is, then yeah, it's it's like in a hard chunk, like resonated chunk, like the copal. At least that's what I have with it. Oh, it also has, I also put lavender in there too. So I don't know, it's like 10 ingredients or something, but it really smells nice. And I think that it's going to work good with this rite. So, no, not a real dragon. Oh, I know that. That would be cool if it was really actually dragon's blood, though. That would be the shit. I think one thing I'm going to do too, before I start it, there is a kind of like a Luciferian empowerment rite that okay, 102, and I've done a video on this. And I'm going to read it here just so you guys can hear it. I think that it's going to really help to empower me before I do this. And it's from the book Adversarial Light, Magic of the Nephilim by Michael W. Ford. And it's found in the book The Wisdom of the Osphorus right here. So it's, I invoke thee, God, within myself, that I may seek my own redemption, that I might know the secrets within this world, self to be wise through experience and test, so that I shall be a bringer of light, a source of the black flame of knowledge. I offer only prayers to my potential and possible greatness, that the angel and daemon within me are strengthened. I have no need of a false and jealous God who wishes to oppression and supplication to his sheep. My goddess and God dwell within. I shall raise myself up to the heights by education, experience, and balance. May I always have the wisdom to hold myself accountable, to treat others as they would treat me, to seek happiness and victory, to challenge myself to greater self-direction accomplishment, that I shall be as the dragon which devours weakness and strengthens as the angel of light. So I'm going to kind of do that before the rite to kind of empower they're working and to empower myself as well, to kind of get me hyped up a little bit. I'll say it again, this book right here is the shit. If you haven't got it yet, you should get this book by Michael W. Ford, which I really dig his stuff anyway. Yeah, but I'm planning on reciting that before I go out there. So I think it's going to be interesting. If I'm able to get back on here later tonight after I do it, I'll do that. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I'm sure I'm going to be tired as shit and worn the fuck out. So more than likely not. It might happen in the morning or something. But with me, you never know. Could be 8 p.m. It could be 3 a.m. It could be 6 a.m. You know, you just never know. And you can always catch these later on, you know, by the way, anyway, as you know. But I do love when you guys come on here live because it's always great. And I appreciate, you know, everybody's participation. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and roll out then. And many blessings to all of you and all my love as well. And I will definitely do another podcast here after I do this, but I'm going to go ahead and get ready to do it. All right. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Peace out.